Hello, hello, hello. Let me get some things straightened out here with YouTube while you guys are logging on. Give me just a second to get settled. Yay! Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you guys are here. My name is Alex Rogers, and I'm an executive team leader with PaperPie, and I'm just so excited to meet each and every one of you. I'm so excited that you're here for the live party. If you're here on time, give yourself a pat on the back, a high five. I don't know, go get yourself a coffee from Starbucks because, man, it is really hard to be on time, isn't it? Like kids, animals, husbands, you guys know how hard it is to be on time places. So I am so excited you guys are here. Now, what are we going to do during this live party? I'm going to show you an obscene number of books and learning tools and tell you how to save money with PaperPie. In reality, I pulled we don't even want to know. There's probably 100 books here. I am not going to have time to show you everything. So I am going to show you my favorites. I'm going to talk pretty quickly. And we're just going to have a really, really good time. Now, while we're waiting for people to hop on, because like I said, it's really hard to be on time places, isn't it? We're going to talk about some housekeeping, and I have kind of an amazing announcement. So I'm going to wait to announce it until more people are here. But I'm so excited that you guys are here. I know we kind of have a mix of PaperPie fans. We've got some people that are new to the brand, some people that have been to a few online parties before, and some people who are just PaperPie obsessed. I know, we're the same person here. So hopefully I'll show you some new things, even if you've been around for a hot minute. And I just cannot wait to introduce all of you newbies to the PaperPie family of brands. Now, you might have heard of us before. Our old name used to be Born Books and More, and we rebranded back in January 2023 when we actually acquired a couple new brands to our name, learning wrap-ups, and you can see some samples of Smart Lab STEAM kits right here. So we have all of the amazing Usborne and Kane Miller titles that you've come to know and love over the years, but we now have more, and our name is PaperPie. Isn't that amazing? We have so many new things that are back in stock. I can't wait to show them to you. It's gonna be the best time. But now that more of you have logged on, I'm ready for my announcement. Are you guys ready? And I'm going to repeat it a lot of times because I know that some of you guys will hop on and off as your children allow this evening. But the announcement is your amazing host is now a PaperPie brand partner. I know, I can't yell because my kids are getting in the bed right now, but I am so excited. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means that when you're shopping this amazing party, yes, you're supporting your host in so many different ways, and you're actually shopping through her personal website. Isn't that awesome? And there's more than one way that you can support her. So, and here's what's going to happen. You're going to see all these books, all these STEM kits, and you're going to think, oh my gosh, my budget is yay big, but my wish list is this big. I know, girl. That's the story of my life. So you can support your host in two ways, and you can get all these books with this size budget. Let's talk about it. Are you guys ready for this? You can actually join her on this amazing journey for just $10. I know, I didn't stutter. For $10, you can get started with PaperPie. There are no minimums and no sales requirements. I know, I emphasize that on purpose. There are no quotas when you're a brand partner with PaperPie. So whether or not you just want to do this as a hobby, something fulfilling and fun for yourself, or if you need some steady income, PaperPie can do that for you. And if you want to do this with your host, it would be so much fun. And me as your team leader, I will be here to help you get started along with your host, and it will just be this amazing journey for the both of you. So if you're curious about that, text your host, text me. We are here to answer all of your questions. Now, my second favorite way that you can support your host and honestly just get a whole lot of books is to host a super fun and simple party just like this. I know, because your host is brand new, you can actually get double the amount of free books. Yes, double the amount of free books by hosting with her. Isn't that amazing? And you're supporting her because you're helping her to get started with someone that she knows and loves loves and trusts, and just letting her practice with a circle of friends and family, which is just so amazing. So if your wish list is this big, your wish list is this big, but your budget is this big, you totally need to let her throw you a party because, hello, double free, double the amount of free. Like, you can't beat that. So if you want to know more information, again, text me, text your host. We'll talk all about it. Let's play a game. This is called the envelope game. You are going to text me. You are not going to message here because the comments are kind of weird and I can't see them until after the party. And sometimes they disappear because YouTube can be funny that way. So you're going to text me a number 1, a number 2, or a number 3, and I'll tell you what prize is in your envelope when we get done with the live portion. Does that sound good? If you are not connected with me via text, that is okay. This is my phone number. Take a screenshot and text me that number or any questions that pop up. And again, I will circle back after we're done with the live party. Pro tip, as I'm talking so fast and giving you an overview of all these amazing things, take your phone, take your tablet, and take pictures of the things that I'm showing. And then you can circle back to them later. And you're not thinking, oh my gosh, what was that art book? It had colors on it. Well, it really saves you time. Now, if you RSVP, thank you so much. You got a preview of your host clickable showcase and you're like, what is that? If we are not connected, you can go ahead and text me tonight to get that clickable showcase, or your host will be giving it to you in the morning. So if you've ever been to an online party, like a Facebook party, there's information, right? Well, that's what's in this clickable showcase. So I have new titles, extra videos, a link to a book quiz, all of the specials, you name it. I've got it here in one spot, and you don't have to wait for me to post anything. It's available right now, and you just scroll at your leisure, and it even has your host shopping link. Don't you love things that are easy and simple? Like #easy and simple. That's my love language. So you heard me say a little bit about us having a new family of brands. So why don't we start with that? And then I'm going to tell you about some free gifts that we have going on. So we now own Learning Wrap-Ups, and I'm a physical therapist, and I didn't even tell you about me. So I'm a physical therapist, plus I'm a total book lover, right? And we are a homeschooling family. This is our 7th year of homeschooling. So if you're a homeschooler, I want to see in the comments so we can connect. That would be so much fun. My kids are 12 and 7. I would love to know, how old are the kids in your life? Tell me in the comments. So these are multisensory learning tools. They're self-correcting. So that means that when they wrap this string around here, your child in your life can immediately know if they got the answer correct or incorrect. Learning Wrap-Ups, you can practice different skills, math, music theory, Spanish, states and capitals. There's all of these different ways. So think flashcards, but better. Are your kids allergic to flashcards? I think my kids are allergic to flashcards. So these are better than flashcards. And they're really great to keep in the car. We're coming up on sports seasons in my house, and it's really nice to have those things in the car as we're just driving around town. It makes the drive more interesting and more productive, right? So I would love to introduce you to my very favorite Smart Lab Steam Kit. Are you ready for this? You guys heard me say that I'm a physical therapist, so I'm here to introduce you to Fred. No, I'm just kidding. His name really is not Fred. His name is the ultimate squishy human body, but my kids have called him Fred, so I'll refer to him as Fred. So this completely disassembles so your kids can explore the musculoskeletal system and organ systems of the body. It is so cool. So we have a squishy human body that's a little bit smaller in stature, but it is very cool as well. They come with all sorts of booklets and information inside to learn about the organ systems. What makes the ultimate squishy human body, Fred over here, ultimate? I'll tell you why. And it's this smart scanner. So when you turn it on, you can lay the different body parts and organ systems on the smart scanner, and it will actually teach your children about it. Yes, like it talks to you. There's even a quiz mode. My kids get really competitive about that. It is really fun. But hands down, this is my favorite Smart Lab Steam Kit. Oh, I love it so much. And those two brands are just new to the PaperPie family. Oh, Fred, don't fall over, dude. Don't fall over. Okay, so we're talking a little bit about how to save money next. So let me pull up a graphic for you guys while I'm talking. I just have to search in my phone. So every month, PaperPie has a free gift with purchase. So what that means, for every $50 that you add to your cart, you get to pick out a free book. And y'all, I am all about free books. And I've sent this to every single one of you, and it's in the clickable showcase. I wanted to take the time to show you. I'll show you 3 out of these 10 that you can pick from. There's no cap to it. So you cart 50, pick 1, 100, pick 2, 150, pick 3, and so on and so on. There's no cap. It is amazing. So the Nibbles Shapes is actually a free gift. I have no idea where my copy is. I might have sold it at a book fair. That could have happened. So I'm going to show you Nibbles colors. So Nibbles is our favorite book eating monster created by Emma Yarlett. I'm going to show you more from her later. And Nibbles Shapes is set up just like this. Nibbles Colors. He is chewing through the pages, and your young toddlers and preschoolers are learning all of these fun skills. So you cannot go wrong with picking any type of Nibbles as your free gift. Now, the other free gifts that I'm a huge fan of are actually Shine-a-Light books. I've heard people over the years refer to them as their kids' favorite flashlight books. I mean, come on, y'all. There is nothing wrong with a flashlight. My husband is 45 years old, and we've got a drawer full of flashlights. Like, headlamps, all the things. So the way these Shine-a-Light books work, you shine a flashlight behind the pages. These are all nonfiction stories. Gosh, we probably have 20 of these on our website. But the 2 that are actually free gifts this month are my personal family favorites. Animal Journeys, which is all about animal migration, and Dinosaurs, which is my son's favorite. And I completely sell out of these if I bring them in person to any type of book fair. Kids love dinosaurs. I mean, let's be honest. I love dinosaurs. I'm going to turn off my lamp here and turn on my PaperPie flashlight to give you an idea of how this works. So when you shine the flashlight behind the pages, do you see how it reveals that dinosaur? I mean, what a fun way for you guys to wind down at the end of the evening, turn off the overhead lights, pull out the flashlights, and just have a really cozy evening. For extra door prize points, I want to know, what does your family do to relax? Do you guys like doing family movie night? Do you like going out? Do you go bowling? Do you stay in and cuddle and read books? When you have family time, what do you guys like to do? Because I love to get ideas from other families on how to connect with my kids. So extra door prize points if you pop that into the comments. Okay, random fact. Did you know we have flat rate shipping? Yes, shipping is a flat rate. So it doesn't matter how heavy your boxes are when they're being delivered to your house. It is a flat rate. But if you're interested in how to get free shipping, we have a new shipping subscription program, and I'd love to tell you about it. It's called the Pass. If you want to know more about the Pass, just text me and I'll give you all kinds of information if you just love PaperPie and you would love to know about free shipping. This is a brand new title. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur Hide and Seek. I love this. It is a Lift the Flap book. I am getting 1 million of these for my preschool book fair that's coming up right around the corner. The illustrations are really fun, and I'll tell you why. This particular illustrator, when you see everything that looks like it's mud, guess what? It is. I know they use real mud in the creation of these illustrations. We actually already have 2 books that are in this series. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur, and there's also an I'm a Hungry Dinosaur, and I think it's in my son's room because he still loves these books. But do you see how real mud was used in the illustrations? And that will be a really fun talking point for you and your kids. Now, if you're here for new titles, we have some that have been out of stock that are back, and I'm just freaking out. But why don't we go ahead and talk about chapter books, because we have a lot of brand new chapter books. We have this one, Einstein the Penguin. It is a funny animal detective story. I got it for my family in hardback. I love hardback books. And I'd love to hear in the comments, when you buy a book, whether it's for you or your children, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer a hardback book? Do you prefer a paperback book? I just love the feeling of a hardback book, and you can get Einstein the Penguin in hardback. It is interspersed with a few different pencil illustrations. It definitely has more spacing between the lines and a larger font. So this is actually something we're going to read aloud as a family, and I think we'll really enjoy. Now, listen, we could have an entire party just on chapter books because we have so many. Just knowing that clickable showcase I gave you a sneak peek on, I do have a link that shows you the graphics with like a synopsis of all of our chapter books plus videos. If you are just struggling and you just need help, actually, I encourage you, don't struggle. Before you struggle, reach out to me because I'm here to make your life easier and help you find your next favorite chapter book for your kids. We have a new series by Jenny Valentine about a girl named Joy. We also, I'm trying not to knock over my computer, have this new illustrated chapter book series called Adventure Mice. And oh my gosh, it is so popular. I know I read it myself and I thought each one of these books were really fun and entertaining, but the true test is when I take it to the book fair. Is this what elementary age kids want? And I'll tell you what, I sell out of them every single time. It is just such an entertained line of stories. We also have a new series by Sarah Ann Jukes, and it's not really a series. These are 2 independent chapter books. And we also have a brand new graphic novel. And if you don't know what those are, it's almost like a comic book married a chapter book. And it's really great for your reluctant reader. And trust me, it counts as reading, every much so. And my daughter is 12 and she still prefers this format. She loves graphic novels, so entertained by them. Okay, guess what's back in stock? You guys heard me talking about Nibbles, and oh my gosh, Nibbles the plush is back in stock. Like, cue the freak out moments across the country. Seriously. I love being able to pair a book with a concrete object, especially for your toddlers, preschoolers, and your early elementary ages. It makes the story more interesting. It brings it to life. I mean, we could talk about research all day. Nibbles, the bedtime book, is back in stock. We have an entire series of Nibbles picture books and board books that you will know and love. He likes to chew through all of these stories that you are familiar with and you grew up with. And oh my goodness, he ends up causing all sorts of mischief. So if you like to laugh, you want this. If you like to smile, you will want this. And if you love doing so with your children, get the whole series. And I do think getting it as a pairing is perfect. And I'm just sitting here thinking, with Easter right around the corner, pairing the plush Nibbles with a picture book or a board book would just make a really cute basket stuffer without it all being candy. You know what I mean? The candy gets old, and my kids go crazy. Let's talk about saving money and learning to read. Okay, so we have all of these different box sets to help you teach your children how to read. And I really want to show you like how much money you're going to save and really dive into how they're different, right? If you're like me, I see all the things and I'm like, so many choices. What do I do? Well, this is what I'm here for. So the first set I'm going to show you is from the School of Monsters by Sally Rippin. You may recognize that because she wrote our series of very first beginner chapter books, the Billy B. Brown series and the Hey Jack series. And so she took a step backward and wrote a very beginning reader series with this amazing illustrator, Chris Kennett. So you get all of these different books. You can buy them separately. But I'm here to tell you, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get one, and you're going to wish you had gotten the entire box set because your kids are going to love it. And you actually save almost half price by getting the box set. So friends always tell friends how to save their dollars. The way it's set up, it's a dual reader. So the adult reads whatever's in black font, and then the end of the sentence, that last word in colored font, is what the child is reading. And that's how all the different pages are set up. Of course, your kid is going to get better at reading and soon be able to read the whole thing. It even has an instruction guide and this really cool illustrator's corner where your child can learn to draw the main character. I just love this illustrator. So smart. And dun, 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 a list of all the words that your child is going to be sounding out in this book. And like I said, here's a plug again. If you're looking for very beginning chapter book readers, you are looking for the Billy B and Hey Jack series. They are fantastic. Now, why don't we talk about phonics a little bit? So we have this set of 20 phonics readers. Take a picture of this. You get 20 of our phonics readers, but it's going to be half price getting in the box set. And another reason I like a box is all contained on your shelf and not just floating around everywhere in your house. So these books are set up to build something called phonological awareness. They are set up with rhyming language. And why is that important? That is important because you should be reading these kinds of books aloud to your 2, 3, and 4-year-olds because it's building the very basis of learning to read, that phonological awareness. And then when your child enters kindergarten, first grade, and they're starting to learn phonics and decode words, you're still going to be using this set because they're going to be learning to decode the different phonograms on the page. I know, right? So you're going to be using this through the whole beginning reading continuum. That's the word I was looking for. So from your toddlers all the way up to early elementary school, it's just, you get so much longevity with this set. Plus each of the books have a QR code. So when you scan the QR code, dun, 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 it becomes an audiobook. And why do you want audiobooks? I'll tell you why. Because when you're in the car and you're in the car rider line, or you guys are on a trip for spring break, you're going to wish that you have a way to entertain your kiddo. What about quiet time? Do you ever wish you could just go to the bathroom alone? Like, I think we've all been there. Grandparents even remember. And this is something that you can give your child to do and self-entertain while you do what you need to do. But yes, half price when you buy it as a box set. Now, let me show you the next box set. Let's see if I can pick it up without spilling it. So, oh, I did it. We have My First Reading Library. Take a picture of this. It has 50 leveled readers. 50. This is the best deal on the entire website. You get 50 leveled readers for $79. That breaks it down to $1.60 a piece, y'all. Like, I don't even know if you can go get an early reader at a yard sale for under $2 in today's economic climate. This is the best deal. The first 15 are dual readers. So you're going to be taking turns, parent-child, as they're reading. Beautiful, fun, entertaining illustrations, and really great reading comprehension puzzles at the end of every title. And by the time you've progressed up to level 2, it looks like this. You still have the larger font, beautiful illustrations. But this set, we homeschool and we have a very strong learn to read curriculum. It's for all of you teachers. It's Orton Gillingham based. It is top notch, but my kids needed extra practice. So much of learning to read is wash, rinse, repeat, just practice and practice and practice. And you're going to get that with this set. And you'll feel confident that as you're working your way through this set with your child, as they're becoming more confident, more expressive in the way they're reading, that they are learning how to read. Like, you're doing your job. Yay! Pat yourself on the back. And let me just say about these box sets, this is often the number one reason people want to host a party. And remember, with your host, you can get double the amount of free books. So if you want a box set, and if today is not the day to get it, you need to host a party with your host. Okay, one more box set. Oh, can I get it without spilling it? Oh, I am on a roll tonight. Usborne Storybook Reading Library. So levels, this is the first, second, third level. It actually has QR codes like the phonics book, so you can scan it and make it an audiobook, which makes it ideal for road trips and just quiet time for you. So it is the next step up from My First Reading Library. And then the most advanced level, hold on. looks like this. So it is progressively becoming more challenging in terms of vocabulary, number of words per page. It also has these really fun learning comprehension puzzles at the back, talking points. It's just a wonderful set. So if you have a trip coming up soon, grab this set, stick it in the back seat, let them listen to it on audio. Oh my gosh, so much fun. So let's talk about some new things, some sales and activity pairings. So if you missed my introduction earlier, we're playing a game. Don't forget to text me which number you want, 1, 2, or 3, so you can get a prize. Also, did you hear the amazing announcement that your host is now a brand partner? I know, this is crazy. It's so exciting. I am so excited for her. And if you want to let her throw you a super fun party, she can get you double the amount of books that a regular consultant can. I know, double free. Isn't that amazing? So let's talk about a few other things, and then we're going to wrap it up. Favorite books for babies. I love these nursery playbooks. They are minky, they are soft, and they have so many multi-sensory elements. We have a frog, we have a lion, and we have a little red hen. I mean, if you have a baby shower coming up, this is what you totally need to get. My other favorite books for babies, we have this new multi-sensory book. It's so cute. Look at the googly eyes. And I love that it has all sorts of touchy-feely interactive elements on the inside. And my other favorite books for babies are going to be the Don't Tickle books. They actually they're a touchy-feely book that adds a sound element. I know. And if you don't like monkeys or other safari creatures, don't worry. We have a unicorn one. We have a pig one. We have so many of these books. Now, let's talk about some older children. Some of my books for older children are national parks books. And we have one that's on all the different national parks and also all of the wildlife. It's got really beautiful illustrations that look like watercolor. And I think dads enjoy these as much as the kids do. I also love to pair books. So we actually have this incredible book of art ideas that works for so many different ages. So if you have a budding artist in your family, elementary school, middle school, even above, they will love this book. And I love to pair it with actually one of our new Smart Lab STEAM kits. This is the tiny art kit. It doesn't come in this container. I found it on Amazon. I'm happy to share the link with you. But everything, I've got one for my daughter, one for my son. But this tiny art kit comes with this miniature easel and this really neat instruction guide to give you all of these different art ideas. It's really fun. So if you're wanting to pair a gift, I would definitely pair tiny art with the complete book of art ideas book. They are wonderful. And another pairing that I love is the Volcanoes book with our Volcano Tiny Kit. This is a Lift the Flap book. I love Lift the Flaps because it just brings nonfiction to life and makes it so much more interesting. And we actually have a tiny volcano kit. I know you can see a little my crazy here. I love to label things and store things. It comes with all of these different volcano pieces for you to make eruptions. And we even had a rainbow eruption the other day with my son, and he had the best time. So in the pamphlet teaches you all about volcanoes. So if you have a kiddo who loves hands-on experiments, the Tiny Volcano Kit paired with the Volcano book is a fabulous gift pairing idea. So let's talk about real quick how to save money. So we talked about Emma Yarlett and Nibbles. These 3 books are buy 3, get 1 free. I know what you're thinking. Christmas is over, and I'm here to tell you it doesn't matter. You're going to get it for free. Stick it in the closet until Christmas. These books are so engaging because they have letters on the inside and notes. So it adds this really interesting multisensory tactile element, and they are just really entertaining picture books. Let me see. If you have older children, you really want to check out the escape rooms. We have 3. This one, which is a theme park theme park theme. You see what I did there? And another that's museum themed and what is that other one? Video game. So these are really fun. Family game night. Teenagers love it. And guess what? You're going to save your dollars. It has all of these 3D puzzles in the back of all of the books because have you been to an escape room before? Google it. Like, it's fun, but it costs a pretty penny. And these escape rooms allow you to do the same kind of activity in your home over and over and over without having to pay for an escape room over and over and over. Isn't that fantastic? Okay. Let's see. The last thing I'm going to show you guys, I showed you some of my favorite baby stuff, older kid stuff, learning to read, chapter books. Why don't we talk about toddlers for a minute? I love these two books. They work the same way. They have a little turn dial that I absolutely love. And it does two things. One, it builds and strengthens their tiny little hand muscles, but also it adds this really funny, entertaining element because you guys know how toddlers are. They are too busy to sit still for you to read. And this is a fantastic way for them to sit in your lap and learn about all the things. I love it. Oh, I told a fib. There was one more thing I was going to show you, and then we're going to wrap it up. This is our most popular reusable sticker book, All Better. So it has all of these reusable stickers. People refer to this as the Boo Boo Band-Aid book for toddlers and preschoolers, and we have two new ones. We have one that is sports themed and one that's all about hats. They are so cute and so funny. And like I said, reusable plastic stickers. They stick on each page. There are so many in this series. I recommend them all. They're fabulous for building fine motor skills, but also just entertaining your kids. So if you plan on going to the restaurant, a doctor's office, or going on a car trip this year, you're going to want all of these to help keep your very busy child entertained. I talked so fast. I am so thankful each of you are here for the live party. I am so excited for your host to begin her journey as a PaperPie story maker. This is going to be such an exciting adventure for her family. If you want to know more about what she's doing, because it's only $10, just text me or text your host. I'm an open book. I know it sounds like a tongue-in-cheek joke. You're at a book party, but I really am, and I'll answer any of your questions. Also, don't forget to text me whether you're a 1, a 2, or 3 so you can get your prize. And I think that's it. Okay, I'm going to text you guys in just a minute to see if I can help with any questions. It was so nice meeting you.